Hey, welcome! It is time for Wednesday and the Pirates. Oh, at least once upon a time, they were said pirates on the continent of Wildmount, in the world of Exandria. But currently, we have exited these types of mortal thinkings and filings and have gone into the vast astral sea on a living ship that is currently docked. We're of course it's docked safely. Why would anything happen to a ship that was docked in the plane of war? But yeah, from the Astral Sea, we've gone to the plane of war, where they currently reside, trying to rescue or properly put to rest, you could say, our long dead world. The world currently being mined for whatever mystical energies are left in it, producing a rare element for these people who are running this establishment and providing them much wealth. And our pirate crew is here to put the stops to that. And so they have come ready to make room for their new world, Kea. So, last time, after some really good investigating, use of familiars, awesome rolls, they were able to sneak past the majority of this mining complex and find themselves face to face with the foreperson, ended their life, and now have figured out the secret to going down into the drill site, which is where we pick up. But first, if you have not already, go ahead and throw these amazing pirates some amount of inspiration. Get to them, check it, and we're going to review a slight augment to our inspiration rules, which is simply that once combat has started, we will not give out inspiration until the end of combat. So we'll pick those up, get those good. So basically, everyone enters in with one inspiration. That's what they have, if they get them from chat. But yeah, and if we enter in with no, we might fudge those rules a bit. But ultimately, that is how that will go. Yes, and you can also treasure boost them if you so desire. Who knows what awaits on this dead world, should the correct boost be applied. And I'm going to do, it's not really a change, but this is just an expoundment upon the treasure boosts, is for every session, now there's a unique treasure boost table available that has items that would be found. Some of these items may be common, some might be more rare, and when you treasure boost, you simply select out of these things I've decided exist here, that maybe they come out. So we're not pulling randomly from everywhere, and they're more story-centric. Just a little edit on my part. Still great stuff, as yesterday, Last Group found out, as they got some really amazing items, including a Tarrasque Snuggle Beast that they really enjoyed. So still amazing stuff, just more towards the adventure at hand. So, other than that, I do believe that we are ready to go. So, let us begin. You stand before the warded entrance of the drill site. This must lead deep into the core of this once life planet. Tonk, you feel care at your side, grow a bit scared and worried. You probably would be if you were inside the corpse of a relative of some type. And it's strange. Is this what happens to all worlds? Will this happen to her? But you hear the drill before you, and you begin going down the tunnel. An acrid smell assaults your nostrils as you enter this massive carved chamber. Dim red light suffuses the area, filtering out from behind a metal platform. The source of the crimson light is a giant drill 20 feet high. Arcane sigils upon it produce a continual crimson glow as the drill slowly but relentlessly rips into the solid creature below. The world that was once something like Kea. Tonk, you feel necromantic energy swirling through the eerie room. Even from here, the drill seems to tug at your life force. What would you like to do? Somebody's eating into their mic.
Sorry.
When I first heard it, I was like, I mean, I'm eating, but I'm not scraping nothing. I'm just eating rice with some chopsticks, man.
I got excited.
All right. What would you like to do? Everybody?
I think so. We're all still psychically bonded, right?
I mean, I did it once as we were getting off the boat, so I believe so.
In less than an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Yeah,
fight
because we
was,
teleported down here.
like, you know. Yeah,
I believe, Tonk, you have the fragment on you.
I do. Yes.
Ring, yeah.
It begins to glow and hum and slightly vibrate as you come into this room.
Telepathically, there's that drill needs to go.
That's something I actually want to examine. Not that I'm particularly great at electronics or things like that or mechanical things, but does there seem like there's points where it's connected that could be attacked somehow or loosened so it just like falls and breaks and destroys everything?
Do you want me to smash it?
I think that might be possible, but maybe we could. I don't know if just repeatedly hitting it is going to do anything too good.
You can make an Arcana check. If someone may make one if they like to.
Sure, I can do that.
The smile every time he hears that. Someone can make an Arcana check. The smile Paul gets every time. He's like, sure, I'll do that.
And I was kind of talking to Matt about this earlier, but if you guys want to like tell me when you're about to do something or like explain like what you're doing, then Dola could help by guiding you and things like that. Like walking, so at least I'm prepared.
Sure, I'll take some guidance.
All right.
Yeah. So ideally here, narratively describe what you're doing to figure this thing out.
As an artificer, this is a magical machine. This is literally what I do. So it's just going to be lots of, looking at the pieces, seeing how they move together, seeing what the runes are doing, trying to identify the individual components, see how they're working together, all of that artificer stuff that I do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Roll your check. With guidance.
Well, I only rolled a 10, so that's 20.
Okay. Well, with 20. This is very beyond what you've ever seen I mean, this is a world killer. And I think you start to understand even more why you were told you're not allowed to bring anything back. As this is a small thing here, but how dangerous it could be to all of Exandria should it go back, or to any world. Well, here it's like a piece of equipment. At any rate, you see that there are 8 arcane runes upon the drill. 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom. And look at all the mechanisms and how it all works. It seems to go all on its own. And the runes, you guess, render the drill itself impervious to harm. But they themselves, the space they take up upon the drill, seems to be subject to harm. The ones in the bottom are about level with all of you, though a little bit into the large, seemingly bottomless pit that it slowly drills into. The ones at the top are about 20 feet high.
I don't know if we can still do this quietly. But Simon, you might need to smash the ones at the bottom, and Caltrim, you might need to shoot the ones at the top.
What is holding it at the top?
It essentially is floating, doing its job.
It's just the 4 runes that are on the top need to be destroyed.
Yeah. So there's a large apparatus that holds it, that lets it drill, but the whole thing is protected by the runic magic to be impervious.
Can I assess the entrances into this room?
There is a single entrance, the one that you came in.
Just one. Okay. And I want to, before I move over to that front door and kind of just sit, I want to examine to see if there's anything else in this room besides us. Looking around, because it's just weird that, I mean, I get it that the drill, is magical and goes by itself, but like there's no maintenance guy, custodian, like.
No, I think he was in the last room and he's dead now.
You never know.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a perception check? Or?
Yes, investigation, actually.
Investigation? Perfect. I will. So. Oh, wow. That's surprisingly good. -1. That's a 21.
21. Yeah. Nothing is here. No living creature.
Okay. Looks like the coast is clear. I will keep the door under my eye, just in case anyone wants to make a surprise attack. So I just get by the door, and I'm going to just kind of kneel down, like in almost a praying, sitting on my calves, and then I am going to do use one of my features from helping the Celestial, and just cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm like right at the door, like maybe 5 feet or so, and then it's 30 feet around, so I'll know at least if they fall under that, is on the other side of that door.
Yeah. Got it.
And I do know if a place or object within 30 feet of me has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Right. I mean, you sense the necromantic magic around the drill.
Right. Okay.
I would say with protection with sense good and evil, there is a thread that is attached from this drill to an infernal plane. You sense the darkness and fire as if it's taut, as if just waiting to be tugged.
I would let Talk know that in Awad. We must be careful. We're unsure of what may happen if the drill is inoperable. Maybe something will come from that plane, so we must be ready for anything. And that's it for that.
None of you happen to be able to silence the area, so that way my gun doesn't alert everybody in this compound.
I can make it dark, not quiet.
Tom, to destroy those runes, do you think I'd need the Molten Pistol, or would Soul Forger be able to do it?
Hold on a moment. Okay, well that wouldn't work.
Jajal would just pull the hood up, making himself invisible for the time being. Not really too sure what's going on.
So, Matt, from that investigation check on the magic runes, is there anything that would suggest to me one way or the other whether it would be invulnerable to or resistant to non-magical damage?
You'd guess it would be resistant.
You'd need the molten pistol.
Are we doing this same time?
I mean, I can smash it whenever you want me to.
And do we need to destroy all of them, or if we destroy one side and it'll collapse or break the circuit?
I would say from your check, Tonic, you feel that they all need to be destroyed.
We need to bust all of them.
That's a lot of commotion I'm going to be drawing.
Yeah. I have a feeling that it wouldn't be the only commotion.
What if we hit it with a spell?
If what Thola said is true, us attacking this might bring guests from another plane. So we might be causing a stir anyway.
And these runes, they can't just be dispelled like Thola did with the glyph?
There might be, but
it's very rare.
there's 8 of them that would have to be done.
Say it.
So
Yeah, it might be possible, but I do not have unlimited power. Otherwise, I'd try to keep you all silent all day.
When you're ready, Simon.
I'm ready.
All right. Do I have any heavy shot? I don't.
I mean, does somebody else want to get the other two down here and have somebody else try to get the other two up top? Because I mean, I can only hit two. It'll take me, like 10 seconds to get all four of them.
I can hit
Jajal, why
the
don't
top.
you give a hand?
I got a firebolt. I don't know if that'll be enough, but I can shoot one of them.
You want me up top or on bottom?
Jajal, why don't you climb up top there? Just try not to cause too much ruckus.
I can hit it from here.
You've
There
got
you go.
3 shots, right, Caldrum?
Yes.
Jajal, let's have you down. Take the last of the ones down at the bottom.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can get the rest of them knocked out quick enough.
Okay. In that case, please roll for initiative.
Come on, baby.
boy.
No whammies, no whammies. I'll take it.
Yeah, not terrible.
Well, I can't help you redo. So you're stuck with it.
Well, yeah, it's
Roll.
more like I rolled a 14, so total is 16, so it's not bad.
That's
It's
exactly
not-
what I rolled.
Yeah. I mean, my first roll was a 6, so my advantage on initiative rolls was nice. There, definitely helped that time.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that for me. Like Ryan, you have the A button on your initiative, right?
Yeah, but
Oh.
in order to get it to go, I still have to right click on the number
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
change it to advantage and then hit roll.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I
the,
need.
the A is mostly just to
A
remind
visual
you that you have
reminder.
it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's why it never goes in for the second one. I just learned. It rolls it twice, but it's so weird.
Okay, in that case, Caldrum, you are up first.
Okay. I guess sharpshooter, because I'm assuming these things have to be hit fairly hard. 19.
Your first shot, ting, rings out, and this is trying to shoot at its best, and you just strike shy to the left of the drill. Thola, you feel the thread immediately snap
Oh shit!
and get tugged, and there is a roar from the pit below. Let me take your other attack, Scaldrum.
If anything's gonna happen, make it quick.
Okay. I'll burn inspiration for sharpshooter. So that way I have advantage. That didn't work. That's only a 16.
Alright. Ching! Flicks off the drill.
One more.
Shit.
That's the same as the first one, so 3 misses.
Yeah. Fires off harmlessly as the roar grows louder.
I would separate from that back
so,
grouping.
so take your movement, yeah.
Probably go like down towards the camera. Yeah. That's all I got.
Oh, and I believe I might have forgotten to say, the music is brought to you by Critical Role. Welcome to Downdory. The links to download and stream are in the description. All right, now back to let's fight its hand. See, moving surprisingly fast, you see this enormous slug burst its way out of the hole, raging. And having a sense of Caldrum's going to make its way directly to them. And on the back of it rides a red-skinned individual, large spikes coming out of one shoulder, a pauldron on the other, carrying a large spear, ready to attack those who would dare hurt his droll.
Does Thola's warning go off about fiends?
Yeah. Ring! There's a fiend, Thola!
The detective warning. Thank you. That's like the meanest flushed away slug I've ever seen.
All right, so it's going to take its turn here. And yeah, it's going to do this for now. I like it. Okay, cool. So okay. Yeah, so it does give a command of leave this place. Do not come back. And I need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
God damn. Oof.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
I'm going to use inspiration.
I rolled like, so
I used
bad.
nothing.
I'm so glad I did. I rolled a
Oh,
1 and
that's
a 19.
Oh,
no. I rolled a 24.
Okay, you're unaffected, Tonk.
It was cocked between 18 and 5. That was bullshit.
14?
Okay, you are frightened. Jajal,
5.
frightened.
Oh my god.
Simon, the frightened, I believe,
Yeah, it's
Same.
a 6.
and frightened. So the four of you are all frightened condition. You can save at the end of your turn, but otherwise you are frightened for the next minute. As its words to flee, to be afraid, to give in to your base desires echo through your minds, and then it will take its strike. So I'm going to do its 3 attacks. First one, 11.
Nope.
You're able to move out of the way. Oh my gosh. Second one's a 15.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. The second one's a 14.
Wow.
You're able.
We're equal on misses right now.
Yeah. I'll just tell you, don't expect that. But good. All right. Now. All right. Very, very good. So. Cool. Just want to verify I have a lot in the stat block. The slug itself already made its turn. So, Tonk, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
Um. And I think that's going to be it. Because that doesn't immediately remove Frightened, but it gives me advantage on the next saving
Gidget?
throw. Yeah. Gidget will take a shot at one of the runes.
Okay. Top or bottom?
Top.
Okay.
And will miss. Assuming it has, at least a 20 AC, which is what it looked like from Caldron's first
I
shot.
rolled 19s.
Yeah. So runes are small. There's a little bit of magic that seems to just make things miss around it.
And then I get a saving throw, yeah?
Yep. With advantage, because you got your stuff. Charisma.
18.
18 succeeds. Perfect. All right. In that case, Simon.
Okay, so frightened means I can't move farther away, correct?
You
Can't move
to it.
closer.
Okay, can't move closer. Then I am going to... I'll burn a focus. And... I will take a reckless attack. And actually, I have to make the... I'm going to shoot my lightning bolt at a rune.
Okay.
So I don't think the rune's going to make a deck save.
Oh, that's to a save. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the spell goes, and it hits a tiny shield around the rune, and does not affect it.
Okay.
Seems that magic cannot target them correctly.
Okay. Then I will recklessly attack it.
Okay. Now, I believe we established that you were right by the drill, so I think that's
Yeah.
totally good. So that would be a straight roll,
Oh. Okay.
because you have disadvantage on all attacks while in sight of the creature you're frightened of.
Okay. Then 15 will not hit.
No. Off the drill.
And second attack. 19 will still not hit.
No. Unable to get a hit in.
And that will be my turn.
You got it.
So, saving throw?
Yes.
Alright, and I'll go ahead and use my inspiration this time.
That's exactly why I mentioned that, so that you all could remember for me.
Well, I wanted to save it for maybe later, but I was... No. 19.
19. You are no longer frightened, sir.
Yeah.
Get your wits about you.
I'm gonna fuck this
Alright.
thing up next turn.
Thola.
6 seconds.
I know I was by the door. I'm not sure where Jajal was. Would Jajal be 30 feet from me?
He's invisible right now.
You fucking...
Yeah, and more than 30 feet.
It's hard to touch you if you're far away and invisible. Forget you then. Okay, so I'm gonna use the heightened bolting bond feature that I got to create bond 60 feet within me. Is Jaja 60 feet from me?
Yeah.
I can't see. I don't have to see him. I just need to know. that
Yes.
he's- okay. So I'm gonna create a bond between Caldrum, Simon, Jaja, and myself.
Well, because we're telepathically linked, so if you need to know where I am, I can kind
Ooh.
of like say it.
True. So yeah, we're all emboldened bond right now.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
And I see Thola. I see.
Well, you can handle yourself. These guys can't. And then I am going to cast spiritual weapon right by this slug.
All right.
And I will attack.
All right. So your
Scythe.
remind me, what's it look like again? Scythe.
It's a scythe. Yep.
Yeah, scythe. Shroom, comes right up. Are you doing the demon or its mount?
I'm gonna do the mount.
You got it.
Oh, 17.
Okay. 17 hits.
All right. Oh, not bad. That's gonna be 14 radiant damage.
Okay. Very good.
And I will kind of stay where I am for now. Maybe I think I was, kind of kneeling or whatever. I'll stand up and good stuff.
Yeah. All right. So, whew, it appears disintegrating at the back of the slug, and you see that around it on the trail towards Caldrum, there is a slimy residue that's been left behind by its movement.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna look for some salt in my kitchen pouch real quick. You think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
Free action. Get salt.
I got salt in my hand.
Joe.
So I had a question. The ability that made us all frightened, do they have to see the creature for that to work?
Nope.
Okay. Well.
Because it just shouted. You'd have to be deafened to be immune.
Yeah, I guess there's not really too much I could do, but I'm going to hold up my hand and try to blast it with some Eldritch Blasts. Since I'm invisible, would that give me just flat rolls? As Tommy Pickles would say.
Okay, so you're Eldritch blasting the what?
The spear person. The
Yes,
spear
that would
and
be straight rolls, because since you're invisible.
That's a 1. 19 to hit.
Get back up to them real quick. Sorry. Yeah, 19 hits.
Sweet. That's going to be nice. 13 damage on the first one.
Very good.
Next blast is a 14. I can roll a d4. And it's another 4, so it'd be 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice. Thank you, Thola. That one goes out to you. 11 damage. And
All right.
one more time. Menage a trois. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
With some another 11 damage.
All right.
And
Very
then
good.
save? Question mark?
From what?
The
Oh,
fear?
yeah. Roll
Only
easy.
11.
You're still frightened.
Oh no. That's it.
All right, very good. So now, running down the stairs, you hear a horde of creatures and probably constructs that are being piloted down the same pathway as you are being alerted to the fight. The first group just makes its way inside the door. These would be 4 of our construct friends. Piloted mechs, actually.
I'm
So
by
they're-
the door. Come get it.
Yeah, they're going to come right next to Thola and get an attack standing right there. There we go. Putting them all in. Mech attacks. As you hear from the ones piloting the mechs, protect the drill! And here we go. All right, so they're going to do slam attacks. So there's a 4. There's a total of 8 slam attacks.
Nice.
Then, so I'm just going to go through all the attacks, and we'll get back to damage if that's good with you, Thola.
Hell yeah.
All right. So first one is going to be an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Second is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Third is definitely a miss. Fourth is definitely a miss. Fifth, a 27 to hit.
Yep.
All right. The sixth one is a natural 1. The seventh is a 26 to hit.
Don't hit.
And the last one's a 12 to hit. So that's 3 total hits.
Not bad. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's very good, actually. All right. So that's 16. Okay. All right, that is a total of 48 bludgeoning damage as you're moving, and as Thola's dipping down and trying to leap over these large claws, pitchers that are made for grabbing, or they just slam on top of her head and start beating her into the ground. And you hear the sound of more coming down the tunnels. All right. Caldrum, it is your turn.
I think I'm just going to shoot the drill. Burn grit
Yeah.
for advantage.
So straight roll.
Flat roll.
Yeah.
26.
26 hits.
For 12 damage.
All right. One of the top runes vanishes and explodes.
Again. Natural 20.
There you go.
Get a grit back.
Yep.
I'm going to re-roll the 1. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't need to. This is... This is molten. So I get an extra. So 23 damage.
All right. The next rune cracks.
Burn more grit. Next rune. That's 16.
That will not hit. Sits the drill and is impervious.
Action surge.
Okay.
Deadeye. 31 to hit.
Nice.
16 damage.
Okay. Another rune blasts away. Only one at the top left.
Disadvantage. That misses.
Yep.
Last shot. 19 misses.
Yeah. So 6 shots ring out. 3 runes go down. Very good.
That's my turn.
Got it. Interesting. Send here shout. Steel yourselves! Protect this and protect your livelihood! And they are emboldened, and he will take his attacks on Keldron. So first attack with his lance is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
25 to hit for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And a 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Put the damage together like before, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Oh shit! I'm bonded. On that 19, I would have gotten it on basically a 1. Assuming it's 20 to beat the AC.
Okay. So I'll go with that. That will make one more go away. All the top ones are gone.
Sweet, thank you.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. No.
Oh, like I even pulled out a D4 to remind myself that I forgot.
Yeah, everyone's bonded but Tonk. Keep that reminder. Oh.
Okay. So cool. So I'm gonna get this loaded up. Blah, blah, blah. And then. That is going to be a total of 70 damage between piercing and acid. He hits.
I'm on death's door.
All right. As you do this, there's this ooze that's covering his spear that's dealing its acids as it's coming in, and you see a big portion of it now begins to seep into you and mixing with your blood. So at the start of your turn, we will resolve that issue. And then the slug will take its turn. It's not too crazy. Let's get to the slug. Okay, so what they're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and use its tongue to hit you in the face. Go, "Plah!"
Disgusting.
Let's see what happens. For a natural 20.
Rude.
Is it 74 damage?
No,
Just
they're
'cause
not. They're not going to deal 74 damage to you.
Okay.
No.
Well, just because I'm at 2, so like any amount of damage is putting me down.
Oh, yeah. It's modifiers 3 damage.
I'm just
So,
making sure I wasn't
yeah.
dying outright.
You're not going to die outright, but yeah, its tongue goes
At
in
least to
and
this attack.
knocks you out, and and it only has the one attack, so that is all that it can do. So you are unconscious. So, good news is that the top runes that were mostly Caldrum's foray are all disabled. So, that actually, yeah. In that case, the slug is going to go ahead and use its movement. And it begins going towards the main group, 30 feet.
That is a fast slug.
It is.
It's big. It's a chonker.
Yeah, I would say
That's
just
intelligent.
just the heck of it, Thola, you get that To be clear, both the slug and the thing riding it are both fiends.
Okay.
All right, Tonk, it is your turn.
I will look up at the gentleman, the red gentleman riding the slug,
Yeah.
and say, "Good God, that slug is almost as ugly as your mother." And I will hit them both with Tidal Wave.
Nice.
Yes.
I was like, did you take a level
take
of
a
bard
bard
that we didn't?
Oh, is it saltwater?
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me, what save do they need to make?
Dex save.
Okay. So I'll take care of the demon first. The rider.
See how limber this
What's the difference
slug
between
is.
when you cast it underwater versus not? Or like fully submerged? Oh wait, you count as fully submerged if you have that cloak on.
Which doesn't he always?
I believe so.
Yes, I
If
do
you-
have the cloak on, and let me double check what that does. I don't remember.
The first save of the larger the rider is 21. And
So the 21 does pass. It's a DC 17.
okay, but the steed does fail.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta track here. And well, the damage dice liked me. That is 29 damage, half for the save.
Okay, what type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Cool. So 29. So that is
And the steed would be knocked prone if it failed.
15. So
Yes.
14. And then 29 to the steed.
And the steed is knocked prone.
Okay. Check something. All right, yeah, it's prone. Yeah, so,
So the
this hits, the
steed-
slug kind of moves. They kind of, I think they're still. So you have the rider still standing on the slug as it's knocked prone, ready to go.
No saddle. Nice.
And then Gidget is gonna take a shot at. Is that what I'm gonna do? No, I am gonna throw. I'm gonna throw natural defenses down. I would like it to be as close to me as possible, while still within 15 feet of Thola.
Oh, the your bush.
Yes.
All right. Okay, close as possible to Tonk while being within 15 feet of Thola. We're going to place the bush accordingly. What's the whole battlefield?
Oh man, I forgot to roll for the frightened effect. I got a 21
Okay,
before I went down.
you got it.
And that's going to be temp HP.
Okay. Good. And Simon.
Alright.
So sorry, Simon. Just for spacing issues, he was within melee range of me, and that it doesn't knock him away, right? Just for add op concerns here. So, but otherwise we're cool. Go ahead, Simon.
Well, and so which one am I? Okay. I'm gonna just keep hammering at the runes here. So reckless
Okay.
attack.
All right.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
So 4 lightning and 18 slashing.
Okay. Rune goes down. Take 5 necrotic damage as it explodes into your face.
Okay. And the next one. A lot. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
19 slashing and 4 more lightning.
Absolutely. You mar it. It fades as 5 more necrotic energy sleeps from your body.
Alright. And is it within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna have it make a dex save.
Oh, you mean the person? No, sorry.
Okay, can I move around to still be within melee of the runes and get it within 10 feet of me? So
You
looks
can't
like
move
I'm-
closer to. Oh wait, you saved. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not frightened of it anymore.
Plus, I don't think from where the runes are, no. Because,
Okay. Well, can I run to get just within 10 feet of it and then move back
yes.
to shoot the lightning at it?
Yep.
Dex save. Actually, dex save at the mount.
Dex save at the mount. You got it.
Oof, not great.
14.
That fails, I think. DC. 16 is the DC, so fails. So 6 full lightning damage to it.
Nice. Very good. The mount screams a little bit.
And then I'll run back over to the runes.
Okay. Dola.
Thola commands her spiritual weapon with her bonus action and get closer to the mount and the guy. And she's going to attack the guy, the mount since it's down. So with advantage. Oh shit, that's a 20.
Yeah!
So that's 4d8 here. Hold on. Gotta grab some more friends here. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, there's another one over here. Perfect. Oh my gosh. What a spectrum. That's 20 radiant. I rolled 2 1s.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, heck yeah. I just started making, it goes like super fast and it just like falls in multiple pieces.
Yeah.
And then on
Nice.
myself, for my action, I am going to cast a familiar shimmering sphere on myself, as I'm now protected by Udaluk's resilient sphere.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm just going to stay there.
All right. You have to get that close enough when someone's that close, right? Because they were like...
Yeah,
surrounded.
it's just large enough to be on me.
Okay, perfect.
Because you can't put 2 people in there.
Good. All right. In that case, Tajal.
How many more of the runes are left?
2, if I'm not mistaken.
2. Yep.
Am I able to see them from where I am?
Yeah. You Tonk identified all the runes to you.
Perfect. In that case, I'm going to shoot that. No, actually, you said magic won't go through.
Right, you do know that.
Then I'll let the whip down and go ahead and make a strike from 10 feet away, watching Simon get pelted with that energy, and make an attack roll. Now, would that be with disadvantage because I'm still frightened?
Correct.
Okay. It's only going to be 18.
18, the whip comes shy. Does not
All
hit
right.
the rune.
Then I make a charisma save. Nope. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Seeing that you're encased in some type of force, the first one of these is going to go ahead and they're going to move 30 feet to the next target they can see. Hand, you just kind of show.
They're not even going to try to attack me? Lame.
All right. Then they're going to go ahead. So they can't get quite within melee. All right. Then each one's going to action dash and get as close into melee as they can with those who are up. Perfect. All right, so they move down there, getting ready to engage. Caldrum, death save, please.
Is that before or after the thing? The
What's
effect
that?
from the acid?
Oh, thank you. That's a good point. Let me double check the wording. It's at the start of your turn. So it's probably
It's
either.
your call because they're both at start of the turn.
Yeah, so go ahead and make your con save.
You get D4s for everything.
Or wait, con save?
Let me double check. I believe so.
Am I making a save while unconscious? Or am I just taking damage?
You still make saves while unconscious.
Okay.
So like you wouldn't make a dex save, but a Constitution save. This is just your body.
Got it.
Body doing its thing.
Yeah, that's a fail. That's a 9.
All right, so you take a fail.
Wait, hold on. Was that 9 before bond?
No, that was no. I guess I can try to bond it if it's +4, so 13.
And I can flash of genius up to 17.
I feel like that's not going to quite work. If you, I mean, raw, you have a point, but I feel like narratively, that's a little weird. So I mean, if you can call me on this if you want, Paul, but I feel like I'd want to
I'm
say
calling
no
you.
to it.
No, I mean that's legit, right? Like I can't. He's unconscious. I can't. I can't pep talk him out of this one, right?
Yeah,
That's
my
fair.
okay.
Okay, then I'd like to, if we're going that, I'd like to save my D4 for the actual death save, if that's okay.
Sure, I will definitely.
Just
allow
because
that.
I said 9 and he was like, wait, did you use it? Because I can flash you.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that part. Okay, so cool. Yep, no, I'm totally fine with that. So go ahead and
Donk,
take
you
your
can still
fail.
flash me.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it now just because I got a 6. That's
Oh man, you're gonna
only
need it.
That's only a 3. God damn.
Oh!
That's a fail.
So that's 2 failed
Two
deaths
fails.
on Caldrum.
Do you get +1s on saves?
That's with. Oh wait.
If
That's
you
a
have
good
something that does
question,
+1 on
'Cause
saves,
I know
that
like
saves as a
paladin
saving
auras
throw.
affect it. I know
What
paladin auras.
are you
affect
referring
death
to?
saves.
What ability?
My Kiss of the Changemaker, my vestige.
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay, sweet. So then that is a success.
Fuck yeah! I always forget that when I have the cloak of protection. I'm like,
Okay, so
1 and 1.
yeah, you still 9 plus 2 plus 4, 30. Yeah, you still would have failed the other one.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so we are good to go.
Well, no, the other one I rolled like the actual con save, so it automatically does it. But since you custom roll death save,
Oh.
you can add it.
Perfect. Yes, all saves are all saves. 100%. So, all right, now he is not happy. So his mount is dead. He wants to get something going here. So let me. He starts puking. He gets down and starts retching on the ground.
chill out, bro. It's not that serious.
He's summoning puke spawn.
I see that.
Okay. So, and as he does, you see this yellow-green fog pour out of his mouth. It's going to be in 20-foot radius of him.
This dude's got some stanky breath.
So we're going to
Almost
want
as bad
that.
as Joel.
We're going to want that
Almost.
20-foot radius marked as best we can.
So Jaws doesn't actually make us sick.
It's going to go around all heavy corners. Anyone in it, everyone within it is obscured. So yeah, make sure you put him in the center. It's the biggest part of it. Yep, there we go. So we can see how that goes. Yeah. So he's now heavily obscured. And we will see what happens when when you start your turn in there. So that's his turn.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
if he was in melee with anybody, he's simply going to get out of melee.
Oh yeah, no, I
Coward.
moved back. I moved away.
Okay, so Tonk, you're within it.
So he was able to move away without an add-op?
Yeah,
Because you
can't
couldn't
see
see
him.
him.
Okay.
Because you're blinded and heavily obscured. Alright, so in that case, I do need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Let me... Okay. $18.
18 will save. So that would be base 15 down to 7 poison. In that case, you can take the rest of your turn.
Sorry, my internet cut out for just a sec. What was that?
He puked a big cloud. And
Thank you.
Tonk, it's your turn.
get your bush thing if you didn't.
Oh yeah, so I do think, like, when I put that bush, I was a little closer to it. So I'd get my temp HP,
So just only add however much the 7 damage that you took
Yeah.
would add afterward.
So 13. All right. Oh, hold on. Okay. There's that. So we're in this fog and heavily obscured. I know he's stepped away from me. However, I am going to point generally in the direction he was, ish, and cast Tidal Wave again.
Haha, very good. Loving it. Loving it. So he has to make another deck save, because that's a huge effect. So that is 17.
That is the DC, dang it.
Okay, he saves.
So, because he saved, he only takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Water goes out and hits him, but he's in the fog, able to remain hidden, and only
Sure.
slightly damaged. Anything else?
I will move out of the fog towards my bush. And honestly, into melee with two of those, the round one and the big one with arms.
Yeah. You got it. And with the mechs.
And Gidget will take a shot at the round one.
Okay.
.23 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit. Now you're going to look at that AC.
7 force damage.
Okay. Your voice in. Don't damage my merchandise! All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Simon.
Okay, so there's still 2 runes left down here, right? Or is it just down to 1?
2.
2? Okay, reckless attack.
Okay.
21.
All right, 21 hits.
All right. Ooh, 10 slashing, 3 lightning.
All right, another one vanishes. And you're going to go ahead and take your 5 necrotic.
Yep. Also, am I starting my turn in the thing or no?
That's good.
You're outside of it, according to the
Yep,
map.
Yep, you're just outside. Yep.
All right.
That's why I made it get on there, because it was going to matter.
Second. It's 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 3 lightning, 18 slashing. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But I take my 5 necrotic,
Yeah.
and then
Immediately, the drill contorts, grinds to a halt.
I will run over to the nearest mech. and have it make a dex save. It's very low damage.
17.
It saves, so it takes half of 3 damage. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
1 damage.
It's just like a little,
Yeah.
like you rub your feet with socks on the carpet, and then just, that's what he did.
Yeah. A little of that, but
He
yeah.
shuffled over, then just poked him.
See-
Alright.
See, the thing is, like, 1 damage is actually a lot when you consider that the average human commoner has 4.
Yeah.
He's
Like-
wearing very woolly socks, and it's very carpet.
Like, dude just grabbed an electric fence, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
still a damage.
Yeah, it did damage. All right. Anything else, Simon?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Dola.
You're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, thanks, bro. All right, so it's a free action to drop concentration, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. All right. Drop concentration on the sphere. Mass healing word damn near everyone I can see within 60 feet. Which I hope I like. If it's not Caldrum, then I definitely want to move like closer to Caldrum.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone within 60 feet, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Then let me do that real quick. What level? I don't have a ton. But...
I mean, you might not get Simon, but I think that would be the only one you're missing.
Okay. Well, fuck Simon. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's actually pretty good considering I only did it at 3rd level. That's an 8 for everyone. And then as an action, while I'm preparing myself to do the next thing of my next turn, I am going.
hold
Yeah.
on. 13 temp HP.
Oh, thanks. And then
Am I within range of that?
You were not.
But I'm going to say, please, Raven Queen, let us see another day, and our enemies meet you now. And I'm going to try to do Divine Intervention. Who knows it's going to work? I'm just going to do it because it's an action, and I'm not really close to anyone. So. Oh, man. Oh, that's so bad. I was 1 over from double zeros and I had a 6. But I'm at 46 instead.
But double zeros would have just been 100.
No. Double zeros are zeros.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean double zeros on the?
Oh,
the
yeah,
I
no.
thought you meant like all zeros.
Right.
No. No, I had 6 on the single.
Oh god, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. But yep, and then I'm going to just prepare myself for the next thing I'll do. So. And that's it.
Spiritual weapon?
But Caldrum's at least up now, just prone and
He
chilling.
bonus actioned already to heal
Oh,
us.
okay.
All right. Caldrum is at least conscious. Jajal.
So all of the things are down. What is the? Does it look like the drill's trying to get like toppled, or it just kind of stopped after it contorted?
It just totally it's contorted, looks unusable, and has stopped. There's pieces of it that don't seem to make physical sense. It was totally constructed by magic.
Oh,
and so
I
it's
see.
just like become a useless hunk of metal.
And since I can't see the source of my fear thing, am I still feared?
No, you're no longer in line of sight of your
Ooh.
feared person.
So that just drops off.
You're still frightened,
Oh,
but
I
none of
see,
the
I see.
effects apply to you.
Until I see it.
Correct.
It's
a line of sight thing.
Well, I don't really know what else to do. Then at that
Attack
point.
people right next to you.
Oh yeah, there's things. Oh yeah.
There's things. You're in an invisibility cloak, so they can't see you.
Right. Attack!
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Is there anybody being attacked in melee by one of the constructs next to me?
Yeah, I think Simon's got one.
Okay. What I want to do is kind of move so that way I would be flanking with Simon and the construct.
Simon's still at the drill, I thought.
Yeah, I think Tom's
Oh.
At
only
the end
one
of my
outpost.
turn,
Tom-
at the end of my
okay.
turn, I moved in
Yeah.
melee.
Oh,
with
thought,
them.
yeah.
okay.
We're updating. All right, let's talk about
Reloading
Um,
the graphics drivers.
And Tonk is in combat with the top two there.
I see. Okay. And then I will take some melee strikes against them with advantage from being invisible? Question mark.
That
This is
true.
nice.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
That is going to be 10 base and 12 sneak attack, so 22 damage. I'm assuming they're immune to poison,
Correct.
and that'll be the end of my turn.
What's next level that you get your next attack?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Inside these mechs, you just see this tiny goblin kind of flip a switch, and there's like brrr, brrr, going over the entire area now, and you hear these sounds like evacuate, evacuate, and they go, we're out, and they were like, I ain't being around for this crap. They disengage, and they're going to run up towards the door, 30 feet.
The one that I'm in melee with, I still get an opportunity attack on.
If you want, yeah.
I do.
Okay. All right, hold up on
And I
that
wrecked
one
this
because
last
if they
turn,
hit,
so I still have it.
yeah.
Dola holds up her left hand for high fives. Good game.
So
good game.
it's
good
a 26 to hit,
That hits.
and so his speed is 0. So
Right, so
that
he
one
stays
didn't go
there.
anywhere. And I've got 16 slashing and 6 lightning damage.
Okay. The mech kind of gets torn apart, and you just see this goblin who then bonus actions dashes 30 feet. Ah! Away from you. Let's go!
Tonk,
I
get
got
in the
you a
mech,
thing. I
get in
got
the
you a
mech.
thing, Tonk. If a goblin fits in there, Tonk fits in there.
Sure.
All right, then, Caldrum. With your 8 HP.
Yep. Acid.
No.
Okay.
That was just one turn worth.
Got it. 1 second to check what ammo I have. Oh, sweet. I've got shrapnel ammo. Let's use that. So I'll stand up. Can I see? I see there's 3 in like an L. I'd like to shoot the
Yeah.
one in the middle.
Absolutely.
With my shrapnel ammo. 19?
19 hits. Let me double check because that's actually close.
And do you have your bond?
Yes. 19 hits.
Sweet. So that guy's gonna take 8, and then each of them will take 5 piercing as the shot shrapnel's out.
Nice.
Second attack. Yeah, that'll hit for 30.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that because that's a 1 on the damage die. So that'll instead be 11 to the middle guy, and then it's gonna be nice 10 to each of them.
Very cool.
Third attack, still shrapnel. That's a natural 1, so that's going to misfire.
Okay.
And I have no. What's it called? So I will bonus action second wind. and then yell to Tonk to ask, what do we do from here? Oh, that's nice. I rolled max, so 21 HP.
Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I just yelled at Tonk. Are we going down the hole or what?
All right, we'll get to Tonk's turn when he can answer.
Because I guess I'll
Please.
just move towards.
What are you doing?
Because I don't know where that dude went, and I just see a big cloud, so I don't know that he's in there. I guess I would probably move up, not into the cloud, but I'd probably move up to the hole because our initial goal was to go like deep into this thing to get the stone like immersed in the
Yeah.
magic.
All
So
right.
I would follow that initial plan.
Yeah, Tonk, the stone now glows brightly and rumbles with power, and the cloud is going to move 10 feet towards the group. I believe that left him out of it, right? And yeah, perfect. Okay. Then he's going to go ahead and close distance as he sees Caldrum as he goes to strike him. As you will pay.
That tracks.
Yeah. And get back to his stats.
How deep is that hole?
Deep.
Oh fuck yeah, I know what I'm gonna do.
18
Okay.
is the number to beat.
Okay, so we got a dirty 20, which will hit. Another dirty 20, which hits. And then third attack. 24, which hits. Perfect. So, it's going to be 3d12 and 6d10.
Caldrum, I would like to introduce you to the floor again.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't get right up to the edge, so I don't have to roll to see if I fall in the damn pit.
Yeah, you're just away from it. Yeah. Yeah, that's unconscious. 41. Between the three.
He's about to go in the pit. How the hand was handling him.
I want to be fair. I was at 29. Did the first two hits drop me?
Let's see here. First hit would have been. That would have been 11 plus 6, which is 17. And the other one would have been 8 plus 6.
So
which is
14, yes. So
14.
I want to be fair. So,
Okay. So that's
So then,
2 failed deaths.
yeah.
Yeah, so, and then there's the last one. And takes his thing out, looks down, and will move through the cloud if they have to, but wants the cloud between. He's going to make sure he's out of line of sight of everybody.
God damn it. It's only ruining my plans, dude.
So he's going to use the cloud as a way to keep himself out so people can't see him.
You threw off my groove.
So he's not in the cloud, but he's using the cloud to like hide himself from us.
Well, I mean, you don't know, but
Right,
Solo
right.
doesn't
But I
know,
just saw
but-
him run that way. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm more towards the cloud and out of your sight. So visually, it probably looks like he went in the cloud, honestly.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
all right, so Todd, I believe you're in it now.
Yep.
So Constitution save.
Okay.
Move a little closer than you see.
There we go.
Come on, come on, come on.
19.
19. That will save, and you will. So that'd be 13 poison damage.
Make sure you refresh your temp HP.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
With
saved and
damage.
still took 13,
Yes, 'cause you rolled a 26 on his damage
Okay.
dice.
which is exactly the amount of temp HP I got. So
It sounds to me like it's already saved you. 20 health. Your bush.
yeah.
Yeah. Just as a mechanics reminder for the group, the way that we are playing this is that if there's a con save, Caldron will have to make at the start of their turn. If they fail that con save, they will perma die. Then they will make their death save.
The only person that would have potentially seen me go down would be Thola, though.
I had you covered anyways.
Yeah. I just want
because
to make
of the,
sure the players know mechanics. Good. Then Tom, take your turn.
Unless you make the case that they could feel me no longer conscious through Rary's telepathic bond.
Whatever you want to do, guys. You guys work on your integrity. It's whatever you feel is good. That's Tom.
So yeah, I would. Yeah, I would go. It's hard to necessarily reference directions here, but I would be going up in Caldrum and the spiritual weapons direction anyway. I would be trying to find the hole, but I don't want to fall into it, so I'd want to get out of the cloud while moving towards the hole.
That's rough. Let's say you had a general idea of maybe where the drill was. So what's your movement?
Well, I was like, I was
Oh, I see you
near
right
the
there.
hole.
Yeah,
Like,
you're good.
I was outside of the cloud, and so I
Yeah,
would have gone up a little bit more, so that I'm about where the spiritual weapon is, or whatever.
Yeah,
so I'd
so-
be out of the cloud.
Yeah, so move them out of the cloud just up, and I think we're good. Yep. Sorry, I had misplaced you. Where you were. Cool.
So, seeing Caldrum, there are going to be two things I do. I will send Gidget and hit him with a Cure Wounds.
Nice.
So take 15 points of healing, Caldrum.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to drop the stone down the hole.
Okay. So release the stone. So it moves on down. All right, so you drop it down. All right. It starts to drop. Anything else?
That's everything I can do.
Yeah.
Is that what we were supposed to do?
It is. I would say you feel like this demon's presence is interfering with it activating. You probably just need to get rid of this thing. And then Simon. Are you in the poison?
I
believe.
do not know.
Looks like it from the
Yeah.
circle.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Constitution save, please.
Okay.
See, I was hoping this would preempt the demon, but
21.
Sorry. 21 save, so that's 26 half to 13 poison damage.
All right. All right, I'm almost down to double digits, guys. This is getting dire.
Fuck you! I've gone down twice already.
Well, you're not supposed to be the frontline guy, though.
I lost 9 HP because I didn't realize I was supposed to be rolling for HP this whole time, and I rolled bad.
Do I have any idea where the demon was?
You know where they were? No, I'm sorry, you didn't. You don't have an idea because they were in the cloud. Then you got engulfed
Okay.
by the cloud.
Then
so
I'm
you're
going to
clueless.
run towards the nearest enemy that I remember seeing.
Okay, so that'd be one of the constructs. These guys are trying to get out and go to home to their wives. They're like, nope.
So first, just have it make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Are we playing you guys can go, but you don't get to keep your armor? Is that what we're doing?
Okay, that's a 23 on their dex.
So they save and they take half of 4 damage. So
Okay.
Hey, that's half a commoner.
2, and twice as much as last time. It's getting stronger, guys. I rolled 2 2s this time as opposed to a 1 and a 2, so progress. And then reckless attack on him.
Okay.
It's a lot. 24.
24 hits.
18 slashing, 2 lightning.
Nice.
And second attack. Natural 18, so 27 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
10 more slashing, or no, 18 more slashing, and 6 more lightning.
Okay, and again, can opener. Big gaskets burst and crack, and like, ah!
That's my turn.
All right.
Just attacking what I know is there.
Thola.
My plan was to basically help out. It's going to be helping out Caldrum there. And he's still down, but I know he's been healed a little bit, but he's getting kind of wrecked. So I'm going to move closer, still on the banister, move closer that way.
Yeah.
And then I was going to cast out my Celestial, basically as close as I can in the like near the hole. It's 60
like a-
feet, so as much as I can.
There's a 5. If you're putting it in, you can put it in front of me, and then it's like 5 feet from the hole, and then next to me.
Right, yeah, that's kind of what I want to do.
There we go.
And then it's going to touch Caldrum, heal him for how much? I think it's a D10. No, 2D8 for heal and touch. Actually, 2D8 plus 4. That's not bad, man. 12 plus 5. 6, 17, and then it's going to fly over to the fiend and grapple him.
Also, Thola,
Yes.
take your 13 temp HP.
All right, I'm already at
Am I in
13,
the
so I'll
range?
keep it.
Not that I need it, but
You might have gotten the range when you. Yeah, you might have gotten
Jackson.
the range when you.
Here, take
Hey,
it
man.
from me.
Also, Thola,
Yeah.
your sense good and evil. There's a celestial in the room.
I think it's
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is. But yeah, so let me do my grapple strength here.
Yeah.
Sorry, my nieces called me. They were talking to my son, and they didn't want to talk to me. It's like, what game you playing? Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, I know that game. Okay. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, that's not bad. Plus 3, that's 22.
They got an 11.
Oh, fuck yeah. How much did it take to fly over there? Did it take all of my? It probably took all of it.
think they're calculating. Took a good amount, I think. 25.
Oh, then he's going to go right in the middle of the hole while flying.
All right, drags him to the middle of the hole.
Is it possible to drop him?
Yeah.
I will
You
drop
want.
him.
Okay. So he goes, and there's a moment, and probably about the time that actually the stuff you're looking down, those you near the edge, see him fall and see him get where the crystal is, and at the bottom there's an explosion as he's absolutely evaporated, and a beam of light shoots straight up out of the hole.
Woo! I did a thing.
Nice.
Absolutely. And the remaining goblins continue to flee with everything that they have, as this is not a good situation.
Jajal, get
Yes.
everyone together.
Oh, okay. Look, gather around. Oh wait, I pulled the hood down. Gather around. Gather around.
All right.
I'm no longer afraid, right?
Well, I mean, it's dead, so.
Yeah.
You can't see it, so either way, you're not being
Yeah.
affected by it.
Okay.
The light shines deep, and there's a voice from within. Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
All right. I feel so bad Will's not here. All right.
I know.
So
Better watch it on demand, dog.
the light intensifies, burst by burst, and soon upward in a glorious radiance. The light pierces through the drill, causing it to shadow, and a beacon of light is sent through the Dread Sprawl's roof. The planet is going to its next phase of existence. The factory crumbles around you as you return to the surface. The piercing light has dispelled the haze of smog over the dead world, and you notice the distant sky changing. The atmosphere swirls rapidly as if 1,000 sunrises and sunsets passed in an instant. Suddenly, you no longer stand in the plain of war, but hanging motionless in the vast depths of the astral plane. A tremor runs through the dead world, and a moment later, the ground begins to shake violently. Rifts break through the surface all around you as dazzling radiance blazes forth. The last remnants of the goblins crumble away as the rifts grow, swept up in the flood of light that splits out across the surface of this world.
Can I try to grab and hold on to one of the armor suits?
Shaking in your boots.
No, I'm not.
After a few moments, Kea begins to float towards the light. And she looks back at you, Tonk. And just waits a moment.
I'm gonna cry.
What do you do?
I give a nod, and think, as you know, because we're still the telepathic bond. I think, be well and grow strong.
In all your heads, you hear, I love you. I love you all.
We love you too.
We'll see you soon.
I always will.
All the stars glow with blinding light of pure radiance as the wall of light surrounds Gaia and then begins to engulf all of you. And right before panic can set in, you hear wings. And you see an avatar made of pure stars, Sahanin, hovering nearby. And constellations in her countenance make up a smile. Fear not, for you bear the blessing of Sahanin. This event cannot hurt you.
God.
Knowing what's about to happen and the what I was told by Gideon, I would run down to my forge and
You ain't
call
on your
to-
ship.
Wait, we're not? Where did we teleport to?
You're just in space next to
I thought we
the
teleported
goddess.
back to
He's like,
I thought we
"Damn it!"
teleported back to our ship.
He's like, hold on, Jajal, give me that helm.
Joe said we teleported. Okay, never mind.
Oh, Caldron.
The avatar regards you. Don't worry, I got you, Caldron. You have recycled the life. You allowed me to make this as part of the grand constellation of the cosmos. And you have saved your world and many others from terrible disorder. You have shown yourselves to be true agents of destiny. Please accept a blessing from me, a token of gratitude for your efforts. And around each of your necks, a brooch appears. And it's made of refined astrostal metal. You can attach it as a pin or an article of clothing. You think by itself maybe it's worth 6,000 gold. However, in your hands, its power is far greater. You can use an action to summon an aspect of Sahanin.
Wait, each of us get one of these things?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Can only be
Understand.
used once.
So I can't summon her to tea parties?
As long as you're not committing an overtly evil act, she'll answer. And it will remain summoned for 10 minutes before vanishing.
That's amazing.
And she goes, to mark this world, I'll have to make a new constellation so people can know where to find her. What should it be named?
I look over to Tonk and I say, well?
Well, since our boat no longer has the name, the constellation should be the Kestrel.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes. Full circle, baby.
And you watch as the energies surround Kaya and she begins growing and growing. And Kaya herself looks out at all of you, her voice garbled, the consciousness you know expanding beyond limits into that of an entire world. And really the last bit of the Kaya that you know. Almost in a whisper now. With this power, as I leave and become a home, I grant each of you one wish. And you all now have a single casting of the wish spell.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, each or just one?
Each.
Oh my god.
You did something of cosmic importance and have been given cosmic rewards.
Do we have to use this wish now?
No. My blessing remains with you. Caldrum,
Yes.
you may use your wish now if you wish to forge your weapon here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will 100% do that now.
I would say that there's potentially, if you can make a good case for it, things you could convince the DM of, that in this event the wish spell could be bent to do some special things like forging a weapon. But that was that piece. In addition, because we are going to take our break here, when we come back, Sahanin is giving all of you a blessing. You can look these blessings up in the DMG, and I'm not going to assign them to you. I'm going to allow you to pick them. I only ask that you give yourself some narrative for it and what it looks like and why it matters, why this would be given to you. But I will give you player choice here. And you may also make a case, if you look at the examples that they give in the DMG, specifically, let me give you, well, if you happen to have the book. It is under, I think, gifts and blessings. But
You've shared it, so we should be able to look through it.
yeah, but you can't go by page on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
So it is page 228 if you happen to have the book. But you could. I mean,
What
I
chapter is it?
Yeah, let me
Is
look.
that
Are you looking at the other rewards, epic boons?
Yes.
Chapter 7, treasure, other rewards, epic boons.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't think it's epic boons. It is blessings, is what you're looking for
Yeah, I see blessings. Yep.
Got it.
specifically. As it says there, you can make the case for basically anything a wondrous item could give you.
Wow.
If you want to look through wondrous items and those types of things, this is really yours. And I just make it fit your character and just let's have some narrative fun with it. And then I think for any continued roleplay or things you'd like to do, the forging a weapon, we'll take care of all this after break. Be thinking of your weapon. We've got a lot to do, a lot of things to get through when we come back. But we will come back here at 9:26 p.m. as we see some of the aftermath of this amazing accomplishment.
Bravo. I don't even want to say bye to y'all. Damn.
Later, bud.
See you later. My bad. See you later.
All right. It's time to come on back.
Matt, that list I sent you of who had helped or laid claim to Kea, is that correct? I feel like we had managed an even split of good versus evil, and that looks evil leaning.
I do not believe Asmodeus was a part of it.
Part of it.
We did have Melora?
Melora. Oh, so then it would have been Melora and Moradin as the last two, and that would be the even
Yeah.
split. Okay.
Yeah.
So we all get a boon, and then also one casting of the wish spell, correct?
Yeah, one of the blessings.
Blessings. What's the difference between the blessing and the boons?
Let me try to find it here.
So the
Oh, okay.
blessings are. You found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so supernatural gifts is where you would click on,
Yeah, okay. I scrolled down too far.
and the first thing that comes up is blessings.
Okay.
Oh man.
Jonathan, where'd you put that list? Because I think the only two evil ones we had were Zahir and Deseret.
I believe that's
Oh.
correct. I do not think we had Tiamat.
Oh, okay. Okay, so who do you have, Tom? Because I know you had that list kept better.
It was
Because this was the list that I found in my notes. I'll put it in SteamYard, and then
I don't
Yeah.
think it was Bahamut, not Tiamat.
Right. You didn't have Loth either. Those were some of the ones that were there to help
Got it.
initially. But then when you finally made them, I don't believe they got it.
who we got.
So it was
We
Des-
definitely got the gods that like our group was
Our
like
Right, Melora,
Warden.
Queen, Deseret.
Did the Moonweaver partake too?
yes.
Deseret, Zahir.
So it was Melora, Morden, Deseret, Zahir,
Sehan.
Sehanine, the god of the Raven Queen.
I have 6 down in SteamYard right now.
There were 7, right?
Yeah.
And then I suggested the god of knowledge.
Ayun. Yeah, so you got
Ayun.
That's what it was. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that looks about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for the blessing, would it be possible for me to get something similar to what Vax had? So that my javelins, when I throw them, pop back into my possession. Because I think it was Belt of Returning or something. It was a homebrew item that Matt had made.
Yeah, it was the Belt of Returning from Pathfinder.
Yes, if you want
Yeah.
to be whenever you make a throw attack, your weapon returns to your hand.
Sweet. Yeah, I want to do that.
That can definitely be a blessing.
That's
Right,
dope.
yeah. It recommended stuff that's like would be a wondrous item with totally
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that
they've
makes
got
sense.
one that's So I was like, you know what? I feel like that would be good for that. And
Whoa.
so now I don't have to feel so bad about throwing my
Anything.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was the main thing. Is like I don't want to throw my javelin of lightning if I'm not gonna get it back.
Mhm.
Like there were a few times where I'd be like, I'd love to throw it, but if I miss, it's just gone.
Does that apply to any thrown weapon now?
I'm assuming any that I store in my whatever band of returning.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, like, what if you
Well,
threw
because yours
me?
is an item, you have a blessing.
Yeah.
So
It's
Yeah.
just thrown weapons.
so thrown weapon.
Okay.
Return back to you, which is dope.
Yeah,
What if you threw me?
You're,
I
a,
mean,
crea-
you would
you're a
count.
creature, not a thrown weapon.
But I would
so
do bludgeoning damage upon impact.
You are not a melee weapon.
You would take.
You are not a
you-
thrown weapon.
You would take
Improvised.
fall damage.
He's
and
an
then stay there.
improvised weapon. What if he is unconscious? Then could I throw him?
I throw all my cats on my friends.
I think you would take two death saves, like 2 failed death saves if you
I
threw
will
it.
hit the save
while
corpses to turn
unconscious.
into improvised weapons. I'm kidding, kind of.
Hey, there was one time I was playing a monk, and the DM was super cool for letting us roll it this way, but we also had a kobold in the group, and we were fighting a hill giant, I think, and the hill giant has throw boulder, and he just grabs a rock essentially from the ground and throws it. And he rolled, first of all, and we all agreed that it would make sense, that a kobold would be considered boulder size, and so first they had to make a grapple check. They made it, and then he threw the kobold at me, the monk. I then used my deflect missiles. Yep.
To catch it.
And he said, yeah, it's good. I needed max to get it down to get the damage down to 0 after a low roll from him as well. Rolled max, so reduced down to 0, so I could throw it back. And so then I made an attack roll, and I threw the kobold back at the hill giant. And then the kobold made an attack when he got there, and killed the hill giant.
Nice.
One of the most epic D&D moments ever for me. Just
I
because,
love
like,
it.
there's obviously some home ruling, because, like, rules is written. Not 100% sure all of that worked, but rule of cool. Just kind of is like, he was like, sure, why not? I'll let that happen. And he's like, sure, why not? I'll let that happen. And
Yeah.
it just, it was beautiful.
A lot of things you can do in the moment. That's very fun.
Yes.
So
That was kind of that one of the moments that I really fell in love with D&D, just because like that's so ridiculous, but it was so fun, and like all of us were like, we were like, okay, hold on, roll in the middle, not in your dice tray. So we're all like, yeah, screaming in the back of the shop that we were playing in. It was awesome.
all right. So
Oh, man.
we have that blessing. Any other thoughts?
This is so hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hold on to the wish for now.
Right.
Because I mean, like, there's the obvious thing for me is I wish for all of my memories back, but I kind of like playing the I don't know
Yeah,
thing.
The amnesia.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's a good choice. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I definitely could, and it's tempting, but I'm gonna hold off for now.
Sahanin is still present, correct?
Yeah. So in fact, around Kair now, you see Sahanin in her moon form, and then trees sprout out of nowhere as a woman's face emerges. As Sunny says, "Welcome, Melora." An
I
anvil and hammer appear, and a large fiery individual will be like as if they were interrupted from their work, then continues their work. As you see Moradin out of the fires zoom a phoenix large over all the purple flames of Deseret, as snakes slither out of constellations and form the shadowy assassin form of Zahir. and small in comparison, a white masked woman just sits atop a giant raven, kind of crisscross applesauce, while over it all a giant eye looms.
So cool. Shit.
And Taki bow. And there's a slight recognition. They all watch over and begin breathing, adding their divine energies to Chaos transformation.
So cool. Now, is there like actual like land and soil now?
It's still bright light and brimming energy to get a good
Okay.
look.
I will wait till then.
It is in this energy and fire that a weapon can be forged as Caldrum steps forward with a weapon, and a forge is provided for you by Moradin, and others seem to wait. And you realize Sundin speaks for all. It has been your wish, and we shall grant it, to forge a weapon worthy of your god, and we will make it happen in the presence of your god. On your world of Wildmount, we made powerful artifacts in the time of great need, each with the blessings of one or more of us. Ask. Any of us will provide our blessings and power to this weapon that is new and powerful to you.
I was still figuring it out.
You can still figure it out.
Okay.
Caldrum can think while everyone else does their stuff.
I did have my blessing, though.
Okay.
And this is coming from whom? From Sanin? The blessing? Or is this like a cosmic thing?
The Sending is providing the blessing.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the blessing of understanding, your wisdom score increases by 2 up to a maximum of 22, and it's tied to the opportunity to craft this weapon, in that they want to make sure that I understand what it is I'm creating, and that once I'm gone it will last, and to make sure that I have the wisdom that knowing that whether this weapon that I craft ends up in good or bad hands will likely turn battles. And so they want to make sure that I fully comprehend what it is that I'm getting up to.
Sounds awesome. All right. Got anything there, Thola?
Yeah, seeing that's my biggest thing is wanting to protect those around me, but it's also not only just doing it, but having the wisdom to do it and implement what I want. So I would be taking the blessing of understanding to increase wisdom.
Absolutely. I think.
So I'm just gonna try.
Try. Let's see what happens.
Why not?
It's D&D.
So, in the description of blessings, it said it commonly mirrors wondrous items.
Yep.
There is Amulet of the Plains,
Oh, I saw that.
which allows users to try to plane shift.
Yes.
Yeah.
However-
yeah. I have that.
However,
Simon's like, I have it.
I do.
Okay. Continue, Tom.
we have talked about how it would be a different spell altogether to move between planets, to move between worlds.
Yes.
I would ask that, similar to the Amulet of the Plains, I be given limited ability, however we want to restrict it, or whether it's a spell that's in my spell book that I have to use a spell slot for. Either way,
Level 7.
To move to worlds that I am connected to.
Mhm.
And obviously, I say a spell that I can cast. I don't have level 7 spell slots. So,
Right.
Never
Nor were
will.
you ever.
nor will I ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amulet of the Worlds, aka the Dream
Amulet
Spell.
of the planets.
It's easy,
It's
easy
just-
text.
You just throw a T in there. Just drop the T right in there. Amulet of the planets.
I get it.
It's just one letter difference. Just like that thing, you can change the spell by changing one letter of it. What spell do you choose, and what does it do now?
Goodness. Looking for something good here. All right. So they consider this, and second, trying to look at something while I'm looking at this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I believe they're going to do, they look at you, then may you be Wildmouth's first planeswalker. And there's a surge of energy, a spark that lights within you. And you look and you see the trails of where one could go. And you realize that you see the pathway here and back to your home takes a great amount of energy. But there's a ward you're connected to, you could certainly go. And, well, actually, let me see. From what I want to do here, Paul, is I think I'd like to grab the blessing and the wish for this. And let me show it to you in Discord and tell me where you are with it. Or if you want to nerf what I have. Does that sound good?
Yeah, show it to me in Discord, and I may be willing to pay both for it.
Yeah. We'll just see. I know. I'm just going to get in the general. It's fine. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right. So, as this is happening, Jajolfin, what shenanigans do you have?
Oh
for
god.
us?
Okay. So all of those deities are in attendance, right?
Mhm.
Oh boy. Okay. Firstly, Jajal would like to address Sahanin
Mhm.
about the blessing, the boon that you mentioned. I
Yes.
constantly am plagued and falling, subject to effects and curses, and it's my weakness. May I have a way to defend myself against being charmed or berated by magical effects, asking for the blessing of magic resistance.
Yes. As they go, of course.
Thank you.
May you be slippery as you are stinky.
It's okay.
Ooh.
I'm
So-
just kidding.
Ooh.
No, it's fine.
Is
because-
it less bad or worse that you just got burned by a god? I don't know which way is it.
So that leads to my next thing. Stage fright. Okay, so I grip the hilt of the whip tight, and then I glance over to Zahir. You were there when I was in trouble. You've given me power that we have used against our enemies. And now you're a part of the creation of this world.
Yes.
I don't have the words to express my gratitude. Regardless of how you're portrayed by others, I appreciate everything you've done. But with my wish, I want to be free of things that hold me down. I want to be free of curses. I need to find my destiny. And I beseech with my wish to become a champion of the Moonweaver. Breaking up is never easy.
You also kind of gave him the "it's not you, it's me" thing too. You kind of did. Like, you've done great things for me. But
We gave him a
need to-
world. We took this was a cosmic level. I didn't just I don't know.
I'm
They-
just doing the shit.
They go through and Jajal, you speak the truth. It is because of you I have a new hold. Sahanin, sister of the moon. Would you accept this one? Of course. He makes me laugh too. I cannot promise you that those of my followers who you've interacted with will not seek your death for this.
I understand.
Then should you wish my influence gone, release my whip.
I hold it out. This belongs to you.
You let it go. And it goes and soon vanishes. On to another upon Wildmount. And your scales go replaced by fur, and you smell fresh and clean. And you just close your hand, now empty, and feel something metal and hard within it. And you see a silvery piece of steel gone into your hand. It shines with moonlight. It's a rapier.
Very nice.
May you bear my needle well, says Sahanin.
It'd be my honor.
So Matt,
Yes.
I will pay my blessing and the wish.
Yep. Alright, in Discord, I just put Moonweaver's Needle. You will have it in its awakened state.
Yay! Thank you, thank you.
You gotta think of how your magic changes now that it is powered by the Moonweaver.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
Then,
Moon and the sun in one party.
You can also now make the area quiet.
Yes.
For
Make
future
sure.
Oh, can I?
reference. Yeah.
You do
yeah,
have
you
sun.
cast silence.
Yep, you can cast silence.
Sick shit.
Nice.
You also are always under the effects of protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. This is,
That's a solid weapon right there.
yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Thank you.
That's
All
definitely
right.
a fair trade-off for the whip.
Yeah. And then
And-
I'm going to go ahead. Caldo, I'm just putting it in the exalted form so that you have it for the code.
Oh yes, thank
So
you.
we can have a complete form.
Okay. Yeah, I will code that up. Wait, why does that look familiar?
Matt, to clarify, the couple of places that it says at 11th level you may choose a second, etc. Since I am already 11th level, do I get 2 of those things?
Yeah, I'm going to reread it. I'm definitely moving quickly, but yeah,
Okay.
this should be
I ha-
definitely the big boon.
I have the Moonweaver's Needle awakened coded already.
Oh, I must
Oh,
have.
you
given-
do?
I must have done. it
I
for
think you
someone.
have it on somebody else.
That's fine. He gets
Oh,
it too.
you have it on Lulu, I think, right?
Right. I think Lulu does get it. So yes. So yeah, you get grab it.
Thank you.
So we're multiversing it. Alright.
She made a new one. Listen, if there's any time that a new one can be made, it is right here.
That's
At
that,
this moment.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Wildemount's first planewalker.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
All right.
I think it fits what you were talking.
Yeah, boy.
And also, Jajal, Sending goes, since we are now such good friends, she hands you a compass.
Ooh.
Okay.
It snaps and you open it to reveal the compass part. On the top, there is a silver outline of a rose inlaid with blue crystals.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
So there are those who seek to move in between the worlds and keep things from going wrong. To clean up messes, others would leave rotting. This can lead you and your friends to them if you so desire.
Sounds like a fun detour. I'll gladly accept.
We just got a quest compass. I love that.
I
All
love
right.
the reference.
Quest.
So, I believe that is everyone except Caldron.
And
So,
Mallory.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out
Yeah.
the Deseret
Mm.
boom.
Go ahead. I was just going to walk over to where I guess under the Raven Queen was, and
yeah.
so well, now that you're here, I don't actually want too much. I just simply want to know if you can tell me what's so special about my family's destiny and where they come from. I know all of us come from somewhere special. As you see here, we are together able to accomplish great things. Would you be able to tell me?
She looks. Thola, you are strong, and now a mother of worlds. Your family. She pauses, and even the other gods here kind of turn into her. Almost in a threatening way. And you can tell even she's pondering how to say what she wants to. You aided in... Your family aided in battles long ago. What's all these... Finally, in short, we made many things you all call vestiges. Weapons to fight. But there was a project that I had. A vestige that wouldn't be lost, but would be always carried. A line. Your family was a vestige that I made.
They say the gods are filled with humor for the goddess of death to create the wretches through life. That is beautiful in its own way.
You forget yourself. I rule over the moment of transition. From life to death, but also from non-existence into life. That is my domain in the transition.
And I wish to allow my family to transition this line, hoping to grow and to protect.
You grow powerful, Thola. The burden will come upon you soon. It burgeons even now. That's why dragon hunts you. And more will seek you out. But know deep within that blood is a blessing.
Thank you. I appreciate your blessing as well as you giving me the time to explain. Until next time, I'm sure I will hopefully see you again.
Of course.
More like this.
Maybe. And the other deities kind of turn away, satisfied that she didn't go too far.
Okay, I've got the narrative part, and then I'll send you the mechanical part, because I think it's too much, but from what you're telling me, you're like, yo, you got 7 gods helping you, like, throw it at me. So
We can always pare it down. Yeah.
yeah. So I'll do the narrative part, and then I'll send you the list of mechanics, and then we can fix it if you're like, oh, yo, I told you to go hard. I didn't mean this hard.
Yeah. Well, like I said, maybe that, or maybe I'll ask for the blessing or something. But we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll approach the forge, and I'll pull out I'll pull Soul Forger down on it and pull the crystalline energy that I had in my bag, and using the heat from the birth of the world, I look to each god as I do each strike, fusing the energy into Soul Forger as opposed to trying to craft a whole new Soul Forger. And I look to Sehanine and I say, Sehanine, with your blessing, reveal my foes to me. And I strike. I look to Melora. Melora, sharpen my shots. Crash down. Moradin, and I bow my head most deeply to him. Empower my attacks. Ayun, and I touch my forehead. Grant me further understanding of this weapon. Strike. Raven Queen, who I bow to in reverence for her prior help in our endeavors. So through our journey thus far. Allow me to see my undead foes destroyed. Strike. Zahir. You've lost one assassin. Allow me to strike like he once did. Strike. And Deseret, in honor of Pyro, allow me to see my foes burn. And with that final strike, the crystalline essence fully fuses with Soul Forger. Molding into a new weapon.
The energies fly. 7 blessings of 7 deities, encasing themselves in metal and steel and fire and smoke. Shines. And all 7 say in unison, a weapon forged for the deep dark that awaits you now.
That's not foreboding.
I'll get some of that. So, blessings given. You see the world, Kea now. There is ground and green. And you look. And it seems that the blessings and gifts given, you've left something else. As you see half orc, half elves wandering around, now their own race, humans, gnomes and tabaxi, as well as those who burn with their hair, the first races of the Snoo world. From your proximity with Kea herself, and with that, Sending goes, well, your tasks are complete. It's time to return home.
Whew, this was intense.
Mhm.
And soon you feel wood beneath your feet and a wind as the starry sky gives way to Wildmout's oceans. And the sails pick up whirlwind. And it's night upon the seas of the Osmit. And you just see the floating avatar of Sanin drifting off.
I miss Kea already.
No.
It's your ship. It's your world. What do you want to do?
When Simon hears Shajel say that, he wants to run over to Gaius and kind of whisper in his ear, asking him if he can mold the front, the masthead thing, where there's normally like a statue or something. If he could merge it, if he could make it look to have a semblance of Kea on it.
He nods, and almost instantly it moves, and he cries tears of apple blossoms as well.
She might not be here right now, but she is always with all of us. And I
It's-
especially want to make sure that, Tonk and Tajal, who probably were maybe the closest with Kea, see that.
You look, and Kea now heads the ship of where it would go. You see the Asher power no longer having the sea to pull from wanes and stills. And now the most noticeable rainbow flowery ship of the ocean pushes its way through.
It goes black to its black form. It's only rainbow in the astral sea.
That's true. It turns back to its black form in the regular place. But,
I mean, dear God, it has a giant sunflower still on it.
you see,
I tell Gaius that wherever his children go, wherever the other crew sails, any that grow and leave this ship, they will always be able to look up to the sky and see the Kestrel. They will always know how to get home.
you look, and there's no light, but just something pulls you to a spot in the sky, a place where there is darkness. Sometimes you know that way.
Before we start heading out, I just want to grab everybody, kind of pull them all in. We're going to do a giant group hug.
Mm.
Guys included. Everyone just get in there. Note that everyone can
Embrace.
breathe freely now.
Some of the seedlings. Ah! And there's this moment of group hug and a few more children that you remember.
Already?
Come on. Some look a little gelatin. The Gaius may have absorbed some astral energies into that seed pod of his. And may or may not have spawned some ooze people. But they are hugging.
Simon's so excited he maybe squeezes a bit too hard. There is some cracking of either twigs or
Ah!
Bones.
Sorry. Yeah, or bones. Nothing's necessarily breaking, just impromptu chiropractic appointments. Yep, that's what I'm going with.
Simon, as it breaks, you look up, and for a moment, you see a different sky. One that is not of Exandria, and you see the constellation of an eye glowing brighter down, shining light upon you. I've seen all you've done. And you're making me proud. And the light fades.
Simon will just take a quick kneel, bow his head for a second, and say, I don't know why I am here. I am just doing what I feel I am supposed to. I do not know if this is exactly your will or not, but I will continue to do the best that I believe I can.
Talk. We're going to add on to your ability that you're able to do an 8-hour ritual on the Kestrel to take it and its crew to the Astral Plane,
Yo.
to the Astral Sea.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely a thing.
So if we ever want to go space jamming, spell jamming again,
Yes, it's there.
We're
Open
going
spell
on a
jam.
trip.
Oh shit, man.
You will have to return through customs.
I mean,
we do have
all
a-
will.
we didn't have to this time. So I'm saying I definitely was gonna try to get a mech suit for Tonk. Y'all just laughed it off though. I like genuinely, that was a thought, but oh
I'm
well.
just saying, y'all have to go through customs.
It's true.
Yes.
Okay, so if
Tonk
you want
the
to
smuggler.
if you want to get a mech suit later on, that's an option then. If you want to get mech suits for all of your gnome buddies back in the thicket, it's an option. Have nice taking the thicket from a bunch of meched out gnomes now, motherfucker. He's gonna come in and he's like, they're just a bunch of gnomes, it'll be fine. And then,
Power armor.
dude, yep.
Hold on. How did we suddenly turn gnomes into the goblins in WoW? I'm just saying.
Goblins were in it in the first place. You guys are just gonna be able to operate them at a higher level
Okay, but
and
Travis
make them
Willingham
better.
also voices Gazlo, and I think that's amazing.
All right.
I know who Gazlo is. All right. So, what would you like to do here? It's the sea is yours. You can do anything on the ship. There's things to do.
Don't we have that island we were supposed to go back to?
And we did say we'd save the island when we got back.
Alright.
What island?
The
One that was just cast customs.
the one where it was like the bad guy asshole that was had all the. Let's just wish him dead. Like that.
I already spent mine, guys.
Fair enough.
The
I've got a thought on mine, but I'm not sure. If Matt would
it was
let
like the
work
multiple
or how.
time loop thing.
Yeah, it was the island where if we didn't want to actually go sailing on the Astral Sea, we could have assaulted the main building and just sent Kea.
Okay.
Is that
But
ringing a bell?
Vaguely.
Yeah, we went up stealthily, and then we like found like a spellcaster. It turned out to be like a defector. Was on our side. We talked to him for a little bit. I picked up a rock. And,
Okay. I remember that guy who ended up being a familiar of the guy in the castle, right?
that's
No,
different.
yeah, that's way.
That's
yeah.
a different guy?
So we went to the side of the cliff and I met a guy, like one of the wizards that like had a family there, and
Okay.
there was some bad, the other bad vampire people.
Did Simon miss this episode? Simon might
It's
have missed
possible.
this episode.
It's very
Okay.
possible because this is ringing like
No
zero
bells.
bells.
After we got through the castle in the ice, Right
Okay.
after we got through him, we went out to an island, which he told us was where the voyages in the Astral Sea usually left from. It was their sort of last supply point before taking off into the Astral Sea. We got there, and there were plenty of bad guys. But we talked to a dude who said that a certain amount of them were actually like the original Void Elves. They weren't the vampirates from the moon.
Okay.
But the vampirates from the moon had showed up and had converted a bunch of them, but some of them were still not okay with the occupation. But like we'd have
Okay,
to.
that's starting to sound a bit more familiar. okay.
And so we had thought about trying to go in and rescue them, but there was the whole like the last version of me that did that got caught, and so wasn't able to deliver Kea. So we're like, cool, we'll just go out and do it ourselves, and then we'll come back, and if any of y'all are still alive, we'll try and save you.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
So I mean that's
Okay, I can actually take this off.
that's my thought. Is we did promise them we'd come back and save them.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Does anybody else
Okay.
have anything they want to do?
I mean, we still need to go visit Caldrum's dad.
Yes.
I would suggest that we do come back here soon to plant a spire tree, a spire seed. So we have to a tree or base a home here. I know this is our home, but somewhere that we can always go.
Where do you want to put it?
I think the Forest of Molora is a good place.
Isn't that supposed to be like a really, really big tree, though?
Yes.
I thought we were putting the spire tree on Kea, and that's our home base on Kea.
Right. This would be it, right? This would
We're
be
back
it.
on Wildemount.
Oh,
We're
are
back
we?
on Exandria, yeah.
Oh. My bad.
Sahanine just gave
I
us
didn't
the
know we
shortcut back to. We just.
Oh.
If you want to put it on KO, you can.
Without
I
any
was-
of the like you having to be there for a month type deal.
Well,
Because
You can-
that's
you can hang
that was like one of the speculations is that you would have to be there for a month while it grows.
we can wreck on a little bit. I was confused on what everyone was trying to do, so.
Okay.
There was a lot of pauses when I kept on asking what's next, so I kept narrative flowing.
Yeah. No.
What would you like to do?
Well, that's something I would like to do. That's why I was asking us to come back because it's like, okay, someone at least is gonna have to spend a month while that tree
So-
grows.
So I had assumed I was going to be the one to do that.
You can
but-
do it.
I didn't want to like just take like, all right, y'all, you guys go back. I'll meet you
Right.
in a month, and y'all get to do the island and the Plank King by yourselves.
It'll take us a month, damn near, to get back to any lands. I guess.
If this is where you want to test out a new character that you had in mind, now this would be the situation to do it. That you're like,
That
hey,
is
I'm
true.
setting up. So if you were still like, you know what, I want to try something else besides Tonk, this would be a good time to do so.
You know what? Yeah, Tonk's a planeswalker. He can stick around,
Right.
right? So like, y'all can still sail here. Tonk's over on Kea growing his seed spire. In a month, he'll just planeswalk back to the ship.
Because I just wanted to bring that up because that was something that you potentially talked about. So,
Right.
like, this is a good opportunity where it's like, hey, I'm gonna get us set up on the Kestrel, get our base built and whatnot, and then
Yeah, so Tonk will stick around for a month on Kea growing a seed spire.
Yeah, but also, I mean, quite realistically, this is a time where there could be downtime for those few months anyway. Like, we could
Fair
just
enough.
start as you guys want. To do your
Okay,
next
I
thing.
see what you're saying. So we could all like collectively be there for a bit. Like, there's no
Yeah,
rush.
be there
'Cause
or whatever.
time-
Yeah, I think this is a good like 3 months later. type of thing that we could do really easily.
Cool.
Okay.
And you get to be able to do what you want, including like if the island is something you want to do, or do you want to? I think of like the big things you want to get to next. Like is fine as well. Because I would say the island's a little bit of a hanging chad of a story plot, which is fine if you want to kind of circle around and cut that off, or if you want to move ahead with other things, it's totally fine too.
Because, like, I'm just trying to think, because I'm sure I'm missing something. There's that island. There's the Sea of Krakens that we kind of just were like, we got shit to do, sorry. We have not done anywhere near enough recon to try to figure out the rest of the council of the vampires, so that is another thing that we all could do, is try to figure out a way to scout them out, because if we get surprised again, we're probably gonna die. Realistic. Just how the Akiri fight went. If we get surprised by the higher-ups, oh, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, that hurt. Real bad.
That was that.
I don't know. I had a good swim. I don't know what y'all are complaining about.
That's right, you were underwater the whole time.
I guess technically Simon was for most of it too.
Am I what other plot threads am I missing that we
So
were like,
there's-
oh,
We may or may so there's the island with the void elves.
mhm.
There's the Sea of Krakens.
There's the lady.
There's the
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, but the lady is like after we beat the Plank King, and we're not ready to beat him.
Yeah, there's the Plank King. There's the Vampirates. There's your dad.
There's Gaius's human
There's-
children.
Gaius's human children.
Oh.
There's if we want to go do anything about Dickweed and his god chair.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What?
The fucking
Azrael that was
yeah.
harvesting
Oh,
the
yeah.
crystals.
Oh yeah, that's right. And
We,
on Fridge.
We punched his shadow dragon hard.
Yeah.
And
Void Elves,
yeah.
Kraken,
feel
Azrael.
free because the Tuesday night has kind of abandoned Azrael. If y'all want to fight Azrael, you can fight Azrael.
The heck
Sounds
Tuesday
like
night?
a Tuesday thing.
They're like, ah.
Yeah.
We got
Okay,
enough.
They can fight our
we got
Krakens.
Our quest log is getting pretty full already. We don't need more.
Okay, so I have Void Elves Island to be saved, Kraken Sea problem, Azrael with his crystals. What else?
Our
My
Fridge.
dad. So that's not like a problem. Like I just want to see my dad.
Yeah.
As you get the Dark Toe, you guys wanted to retake over Dark Toe.
Yeah, but that I feel like we're not ready
That's
for that.
Plank King, yeah.
Retake Dark Toe. Deal with Plank King.
And
Scout
Uh,
Vampirates.
Do we need to
and-
go check out the
Info.
thicket too, or is that also with the Azrael thing?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going and checking out the thicket, but that's me personally. As Tonk, I don't know that y'all have any interest in the thicket. But you know,
We do have those the quest that Sahanin gave us with the compass.
do any of
the
us have
Blue
greater
Rose
restoration?
thing,
Yeah, I believe I have a greater restoration. I mean, do I have it available? No.
Not
Unless we all
today.
magically got a long rest, I do not have access to it.
Because I still want to go heal those awakened trees.
But that's at Dark
But
Toe.
they're on Dark Toe.
Yeah.
Yes, they're on Dark Toe, but I'm just as a sub note to Dark Toe, those trees are needing that one stone. Like greater restoration would allow them to just use the sun.
Oh,
And-
oh. Well, I mean, I guess we could do like a little recon where me and Caldrum go and teleport there and then teleport the fuck away.
You
I'm
and
just
Jajal?
like-
I can't teleport.
Yeah, that's why I said Jajal. Did I say Caldrum? My
You
bad.
said Caldrum.
Because,
I was
yeah,
like, I gotta
hey,
teleport?
hey, yo, Finn.
I mean, I'm down.
You're
Um,
always down to teleport.
Yeah, I am.
But so yeah, that's just like a sub note under Darktoe is those trees. Don't want to forget those trees.
Because we know exactly where we put those trees.
Um,
We can just. That's. I mean, we could go there and then watch them not be there, and that'd be really fucking sad.
Oh. We still have a bounty on our heads from the
Yeah,
revelry, don't we?
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
part of the whole.
That's not going away.
yeah, that's part of the
It's
Plank King.
part of the
problem.
whole Plank King problem.
I have an obligation to let you all know that I specifically might have an additional bounty on my head. Me and Zahir are cool, but
You
their
and Asmodeus
followers.
might not be.
Who?
Oh, you still have the devil tail. You didn't even get
Do
rid of
I?
all the curses.
I figured that would be part of like the
Oh,
witch.
okay.
They took away the devil.
Oh, okay.
They-
Yeah, I left him on red, blocked the number. It's all right. Yeah.
I don't know if that works that way, bud.
I'd
Yeah.
also like to mention that there is also Pyro out doing something, possibly releasing a deity's mount, or at least attempting to.
Yeah, Thursday's definitely not dealing with that.
Okay.
Here's man, freaking and seeing the blue rose people.
Well, that's the
guys that I guess
that's
clean
the
everything
Sehanin-
else up.
That's the compass.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's a thing to do. But I don't know why they're trying to claim they're cleaning stuff up as we just are getting jobs posted here like it's nobody's business.
Also, Jajal, if you ever want to swing me by Bingle's place again, I might grab dinner.
Oh, yeah. I'll be your ride. We could do some shopping too.
All right, I'm gonna save my wish though for now. I'm gonna marinate on it for a bit.
Marinate.
But I'm totally down with a whole month, 3 months of doing stuff because that could give us a lot of time to get things done.
Especially if it's
maybe-
on Kestrel.
Right,
Because then that's just like pure prep time.
right. And you wanted all that. You wanted
Slash
that prep
relaxation.
episode. Here's your prep episode right now. You're getting it, Caldrum.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with yourself now, Galdrum, that you've got like your thing forged? You gonna get a new hobby?
Am I gonna get a new hobby? No, I still have other things to forge. Did you actually think the life of a smith just ends just because they've created a penultimate weapon? I still have armor I can work on.
I don't know. I've never seen a smith create a penultimate weapon before, so I really didn't think I'd get this
People
far.
don't just stop after their magnum opens.
I mean, I could go
Like-
for some more magic javelins. I got one
Also-
right now, and it returns every time I use it now. But still,
Also, Caldrum, you did say you'd help me work on that all-purpose tool.
Yeah. See?
so
I got
there you
stuff
go.
to do. I've got to start training
A new.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
can-
I've got riding pants.
We can we can work with Tonk and create like an automatic belt-fed loader for javelins for Simon, and since they return, it's just like stuck in a loop of just like a javelin launcher.
Well, right now I've only got the one that's magical, so I just more than just the javelin of lightning. Maybe some other flavors in there, like a thunder one. Like it hits and it casts thunder wave,
Okay, thunder and lightning.
or a wind one that it goes extra far or something. I don't know. Just thinking with my storm thing.
I can't wait to see what Mallory gets.
I always forget that that's his name.
Well, shit. I think we have a lot of things to think over.
Yeah, yeah, I say, would we like to end the session tonight?
Yeah, we can just talk
Yeah.
about things. I feel bad just talking about in front of everyone.
I mean, like we
gotta
can-
get stuff together.
Everyone's
Unless the chat
Are we
wants
just
to
going
hear
to be
about
thinking,
it.
or are we going to
I'm
just be
fine.
like discussing things?
If the
for-
chat wants to sit in on the discussions, I'm totally down to let the chat sit in on discussions.
Yeah.
just planning. We're like, what are we doing?
I feel like this is appropriate though. After creating an entire world,
Wow.
some downtime would be justified.
Yeah. I mean, there's an entire new constellation in the skies. Everybody's celestial maps are now completely fucked. We
Well,
we did that.
unless they're like the colleges that automatically update.
Yes. The
Mhm.
magical ones have automatically updated, but all of the other ones, all of the just like normal physical ones, are just they're all wrong now.
I mean, it'd be horrible if, say, pirates had to navigate by the stars and you just every
That's
So I'm gonna test something.
Uh,
I wanna pull my hood, my ever-flowing cloak, pull my hood over my head, have the ring on, and I want to try and talk to the person on the island. Can I do that from Kea?
Oh, so like when you're on Kea, you're wanting to do that? Okay.
Yeah, like we're in the downtime.
well, yeah. We're
You know.
assuming we got to spend a month on Kea as the Spire seed grows.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is a test. Does this even work from here?
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
I would say it does. So she responds.
I- The initial
Yes.
the initial comment will, like, the opening would just be, she has a home now and she's growing.
Amazing, Warden. You have done well. You've seen the seed grow. You're a progenitor of worlds.
And I thank you for the faith in me, for allowing me this job.
Exandria has fulfilled its duty to make another one, and it is now off. I wonder what will come of this world.
Will you stay there at its root?
I will still guard the root of Exandria that flows into the sea. And the bridge will always connect Kea and Wildmount, or Exandria.
I have learned how to walk that bridge.
Then I was right in seeing your talent. Those you fought here are moving. I felt their stench upon the wind.
Have they returned to the island?
Another motherfucker.
No. They... Their desires seek elsewhere. The pain they caused me, I felt reverberate through the roots of the world. They seek another place. I believe on your wild mount.
Well, we shall find them and stop them once more.
Thank you for letting me know. This place is truly blessed to have had one sense of you come from it.
Thank you. And then I'll pull the hood back.
So, as you are able to be on this burgeoning new world where all types of creatures are, there are monstrosities, there are people, there's whole histories, prehistory being written. Something keeps you far away unless you want to interfere. But, while and whenever you are on Care, the world you help to bring into effect, you do have all rolls at advantage.
Fantastic.
Is it just a Tonk thing?
No, that's all of you. It's a deep connection to this place.
So I'm the crazy uncle to a boat, and I'm the godfather of a planet. Is that about right? Is that where I'm at?
They're getting close. Yeah.
Ha. Whole bunch of godfathers, only one godmother.
Progenitor of Kestrel.
I am chopped
Eat
liver,
that.
huh? As she like pushes Thola.
You're like the true mother almost. Take care of it way more than we ever had. But it takes a lot to trust such a seed with ones you've never met.
So, Caldrum, on the progenitor of Kestrel, like, I had a... So, correct me if I am wrong, Matt, but when I understood what we were... When she said she had to create a new constellation, right, that when I was naming it Kestrel, that would be the constellation, not the planet, right?
Oh.
Yeah, the world is Kea, the constellation is Kestrel.
Got it.
And of course, that's the name you know it by. What it will be called by its residents are...
Well, we're on Kea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, forgot a thing.
It's hard to say what they will end up naming it. But
Yeah, that was sort of my comment to Gaius, was that the constellation was the Kestrel.
Yeah.
So anyone sailing in the astral sea, like, you know, the baby K, the saplings, you know, if Belladonna and her crew ever, whoever left, right, the Kestrel would be the constellation in the sky to go home to, in a way.
Yep. All right. Then I think I think now is a good time to, and we've got a lot of that stuff taken care of, and we will pick up. I know Mal is going to have to pick their stuff, and and it'd be a good time of rest to kind of pick what direction I want to share your ship. So, those of you watching, thank you for joining for kind of the penultimate episode here for the moment, finishing a very long arc of Kea and her shenanigans through many a dungeon, many a piece, finding pieces of Rudis, all these things. And all that has come to its end. And now we see what's next. So, we'll see everybody next Wednesday. See what happens. Good night.
Good night.